Hi, I'm Joni Patry, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Well, today I'm here to talk about the full moon. And this full moon occurs on July 29th, and it will be in the sign of Capricorn and in the nakshatra called Shravana. Yes, I'm a sidereal Vedic astrologer. This puts the planets in different signs according to the stars. And what this means is that these are astronomically correct positions, and they're different than Western tropical astrology. But this full moon is unbelievable, okay? So much is going on this day. You have to listen through this entire video because you're not going to want to miss anything that's going on around this time. Now, when we have a full moon, it lights up the darkness in the sky. So in other words, it brings awareness during this time. And furthermore, when we're talking about a full moon, it is the time that everything culminates, comes to a head, and it will set the tone for the next 2 weeks. So this is really important. And I find this to be one of the most spectacular full moons, because what a full moon is when the sun and the moon are opposed to each other. So the sun being opposite the moon is always exactly the same degree as the moon. So the moon sits at 12 degrees Capricorn, the sun sits at 12 degrees of Cancer. But guess what else is 12 degrees of Cancer? Jupiter. And this is actually what we call Cassimi. Cassimi means that when a planet is the same exact degree as the sun, less than a degree, the sun and that planet become one. And the sun puts out the light and the energy of that planet. So the sun is putting out the energy and light of an exalted Jupiter. This is phenomenal. It is so great. And this will bring great hope to the world, great transitions and changes. And not only that, the moon sits within 2 degrees of Pluto. So Pluto is also conjunct the moon, but it's opposing the sun and Jupiter. This is great power. Incredible power. And here's another thing I want you to know about this. It's also forming an Adi Yoga. And I know most of you have no idea what this is, but take it from me, it's one of the most spectacular yogas you could have in a birth chart. Therefore, when it's forming in the sky, it has the same representation of good. And what an Adi Yoga actually is, it's when the 3 benefics, which are Mercury, Venus, and Jupiter, are opposed the moon. And it means they must be either in the 6th, the 7th, or the 8th houses from where the moon sits. And therefore, looking at this chart, Mercury sits in the 6th, Jupiter sits in the 7th, and Venus sits in the 8th houses from where the moon is. So we have an Adi Yoga. The sun kind of messes with it a little bit, I'm going to say that. But what it means is power from someone in leadership that takes charge and can change things. This is what it means. And people that have it in their birth chart, that's what it means for them. This is exceptional. This is amazing. And this will change things going on during this time. And another thing that's interesting is Mercury has just gone direct on the 23rd. So things are starting to move forward, starting to change. But there's another event happening simultaneously on this day. And that is Mars is exactly square Venus. Mars is 27 Taurus and Venus is 27 Leo. And this can definitely affect relationships and peace. Venus is the planet of peace. But there is so much going on that's bringing peace together, and leadership and rulership and new ideas that are going to shift and change our world. This is so positive. Now, as I said before, with Jupiter being next to the Sun, as it leaves this Cassimi position, and while it is Cassimi, usually the stock market goes up, everything is optimistic, people are happy, it's Jupiter. But when it leaves this exact conjunction and it starts to get a little bit away, then the next thing that's happening is Jupiter's combust the Sun. So Jupiter is a bit weaker. So after this high point, things will kind of drop. But things from this full moon will never change completely. It has woken up a lot of people. There is so much that is occurring, and the awareness and the wake-ups and the hiccups, but there is going to be an amazing transformation occurring. Because don't forget, that's what Pluto and Jupiter opposed one another mean. Transformation. And this transformation is undeniable with leadership and how the world is going to be run. Things will change forever from this point on. And it's going to wake up and change so many people. Things will never be the same from this point on. This month is so spectacular. And I think if you listened to my predictions for the month, for July, you got a taste of it. Now, another thing is, before I close, I want you to know, go to galacticcenter.org. Remember to sign up for my free newsletter. Check out my Patreon. Become part of our spiritual community. But check out the new app we have. Go to galacticplanner.com. That is spectacular. We have worked so hard on it. I want you to experience it and get the full benefit of what astrology can do for you. And that is what my planner is designed to do. Also, if you want to study with me and become my student, go to my university website. You're not going to believe what we have implemented. Go to universityofvedicastrology.com. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I've just started asking people to do so, and I wonder if it's going to make a difference. Remember to subscribe if you haven't. Thank you.